I thought it was maybe a little bit warmer, but it's not too cold for me. I'm used to it. It was a bit rusty, I think, from us. The wicket wasn't too easy to bet on from the looks of things. It offered a lot of spin. I think it was a little bit easier to bet against the seamers looking at both innings, but spin was very, very tricky. We probably, if we be honest to ourselves, we probably could have betted a little bit better, adapt to the conditions. Yes, we're probably not going to get these conditions during the tournament, but you never know. You might play on a few used wickets and it starts spinning and you need to adjust your game to it. We've got enough quality in the team that we can do that, but as I said, it's the first game, probably a group that's been together for not too long, so we're still getting used to each other and everything. So hopefully with a few more overseas coming in the next few days, we can hit the ground running on the 7th and hopefully start off with a win. I know the international players a little bit. I don't follow cricket too much around the world, except the main tournament. So when the BPL's on, I follow it a little bit. But it's great to be here. I'm looking forward to meet the guys in my team over the next few days and understand their game. And I definitely work with the younger seam bowlers. Hopefully I can bring in a bit of experience playing international cricket for the last 10 years. So hopefully I can teach the guys and leave them with a few golden nuggets. And I'm sure I can learn a lot from the players here and some of the quality we're getting in. So it's very exciting to be here. My first time in Bangladesh. So hopefully it's going to be a good time as well. Just a new experience. You know, I come here with as few or as less expectations because I just want to focus on the cricket. I'm just looking forward to meet the people who live here and see what the cricket is like. So I'm just getting over the jet lag a little bit. It's a 6 hours time difference, so I'm getting over that, and then it's just about, you know, getting to know the guys, get to know the people of Bangladesh, and have a look at the wickets. I think the first few games is on a wicket that maybe offers a little bit to the seamers, from what the coach has been telling me, and then when we get to the other grounds, it's probably a lot flatter and a little bit better for betting. But you know, you never know. I've heard a lot of stories always where wherever I go around the world, it's a flat wicket or it does this and it does that, and it does something opposite. So I think the team that adjusts best to the conditions will be successful. So hopefully that's us, and we got a lot of experience in the change room. So I'm sure we give it a good go this year.
Okay. You just mentioned that you don't follow cricket that much. Do you follow football?
I follow cricket more than I follow football. The thing is, where I grew up in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, there was no cricket on television, there was no cricket in the newspapers, there was no cricket on Dutch on websites. So I grew up watching my local domestic cricketers play. Those were my heroes growing up. And then when I was 16, 17, that's the first time I started watching cricket on TV. So I'm getting used to following cricket a lot more. Obviously, I've been living in the UK for 6 years, where it's like it's on TV every day. So I do follow cricket a bit more, but I tend to focus a bit more on my team and my teammates than too much on the opposition.
So how are you in cricket?
Football is so in the Netherlands DNA, and field hockey very big in Netherlands. So we have a lot of challenges with cricket. We don't really have a lot of people who actually know the game. That's where it starts. They think it's croquet or polo, so we get that wrong. And then we don't really have the facilities. So normally you play on a football field and you just put a artificial wicket in. But the level of cricket, we get very good overseas players. So I grew up playing with Peter Fulton, who used to open the batting for New Zealand. My first coach is the current New Zealand coach, Gary Stett, exactly. So, you know, we get good names in, and then I've been lucky enough to play cricket with a lot of good cricketers. But it's hard to get people into the game, because when the cricket season is on, everyone is going on summer holidays back home and the school holidays are on. And a lot of people are taking a break from playing football or hockey. So we have a lot of challenges. The expat community is a lot bigger than it was for me growing up. So hopefully we can integrate them a little bit more in Dutch cricket and get the numbers up and get a lot more quality into the system.